Welcome to the Happy Hacker with Ambition. It's all about my ponies, Tia, Indy Pony, Ginny and Rosie, my friend Laura and her ponies, Hector, Bally and Lady, and her daughter and her ponies, Pixie and Donny, what we get up to and the ups and downs of general pony ownership in the UK. Welcome, it's January, it's cold. I'm late down to the ponies. Laura very kindly put them out for me. So at the weekend we need to talk about Indy, and that is the title of this week's podcast, because as you all know, I absolutely adore Indy. Or do I? I think that's the thing now. Do I? She's been the one that's tested my nerves. Perhaps I've always been a little bit of a nervous rider. I don't know. I suppose because when I first got a horse, I had a 3-year-old. Didn't really know what I was doing, and he was nappy. I was told that he was a little bit nappy. I didn't really know what that meant, but it was really, really nappy. And his way of being nappy was to just rear up. So but he was very good at it as well. So that was Joey. Lovely, really did that. So perhaps I am a nervous rider. I don't know. Before I had Indy, not sure. Anyway, as you know, trials and tribulations, we've all been through it with me and Indy. And now you get to the point where you think, is it all worth it? And that is the point that I've got to with Indy. Would she be better off with somebody different? I'm sorry I'm recording this because I'll just pop you over there as I'm mucking out. And I haven't got my microphone. Goodness knows what I've done with that. I've put it somewhere. So we went out on Sunday, okay? So that was the first proper, I would say, proper cold day we've had this winter, since Laura clipped, I have to change that, since Laura clipped Indy. Got nothing to do with it. I've lunged her, I've ridden her since beforehand. It's got nothing to do with her. Our friend Shell, who generally comes and does all our lovely grooming, was a bit down, and I said to her, do you want to come and ride Rosie out with us? I'll ride Indy. I felt perfectly confident taking her out. She was quite good. Rosie, on the other hand, was a little bit naughty. She was a little bit nappy. Now, I bought her, as I said, a new martingale, and we were fitting it, and I didn't check. Why do they do it? That they fold it up so it looks like it's connected and it's not, but they do it. Anyway, didn't connect it, so that was fluffing around. So I had to get off to sort that out for poor old Michelle. Rosie was like, hello mummy, this is undone. It's flapping. So I sorted that out, feeling really stupid. Indy was alright if she was in front of everybody, but she was on a mission. She was pacing it out, and she was okay as long as we didn't stop for any traffic and was in the front, which is not a great way to go out for a ride. And then Laura yelled at me and said, can you wait? And I hadn't realised, bless her, that obviously she was on her 4-year-old Lady. I hadn't realised that Lady was like, come on, let's go, let's go. So I was causing chaos behind me, completely oblivious. So not the best hacking buddy. I was that person that everybody hates. So I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I've been so bad. So put her in, and we got to where we have either a really lovely trot, long trot out, or where this is off-road, and or we can have a canter. Now, because it was all of us, we decided we would just trot along, and that's what we were going to do. And then Indy just we weren't even started. We didn't even start. We were just chatting away. And there she goes. She fly butts. Now, obviously, I'm quite used to the fly butting. But what she was doing was massive. Absolutely massive. Really high. I mean, I came out of the saddle and there was about 1.5 foot between me and the saddle. Maybe an exaggeration, but I don't think it was. There was also air between me and my stirrups. So from the base of my stirrups to that, I was at the top of the stirrups of my foot. And I just sat there and I thought, right, here we go. Thought it'll be alright. Thought she'd get over it. She didn't get over it. She did. I sat 4 massive fly butts like that. And on the 5th one, I just sat there and thought, what's the point? What's the point? And I got off. I did smack her. I got off and I walked her. And the others were perfectly happy and fine and trotted along behind. Trotted along. I stayed at the back and I walked her. And we got along to the end of the track. And Laura said to me, are you going to get on? And I went, no. And I looked at Laura and I actually lied to Laura. I said to her, no, I don't want to get on. I'm frightened. I wasn't frightened. I was just like, why? Why would I get on her? I'm not enjoying it. I don't like it. Why am I riding her? And that's how I feel. I feel I'm not enjoying it. It's every rider's challenge. I know every time I put my foot back in that stirrup, she's going to challenge me again. Whatever I'm doing. Now, I'd schooled her the other day and she had been fine. I'm looking at Ginny at the moment. It's just not the hay feeder. Why? Why do I want to get on a horse who basically just wants to kill me? And I know all the people out there are going to go, oh, they're not like that. They don't feel like that. But who wants a challenge every single day? And you just sit there and you go, it just knocks your confidence. And then I think that Rosie will behave in the same manner. I mean, I saw Rosie be a bit nappy. Good on Shell. She went, no, come on, we're going forward. And off they went. And Rosie was brilliant for the rest of the ride. I was well impressed with her. I don't know what to do. I don't know whether how many more chances do I give this horse? You know, how many more chances do I keep going, oh, I love her, she's lovely. I just think, I just don't know. I don't really know what to do with Indy. I said to Laura about it, and we've not really had much time. I didn't knock it over, lovely. You knocked it over. Jeannie's just looking at me going, the hay roller's over. Pick it up, you'll be fine. I just don't know what to do. It's no fun. I had thought, right, I'll just do a little bit of dressage with her and a little bit of jumping now and again, but the aim is to take Rosie out more, obviously this year. But what do I do with Indy? She's not a retirement pony, and also she's 14, so why would you retire her? Why would you retire? She's not broken. So before anybody says about pain, she has the best chiro in what I would consider in the country with Ken. He's very, very good at her. He's always sorts her out, and she was fine last time he saw her. He was really impressed. Actually, he was impressed with her. So I was quite, for me, that's from when it was, I need to see her in 2 months time or 3 months time, and then we need to see her again, and then when you do this I need to see her again. We've come a long way, but increasingly, however far we come, we then go back 2 steps. Obviously she had cut herself over Christmas, and she's not in any kind of pain. that we can find. And people say, oh, horses aren't like that. Horses aren't like that. Well, some of them are like that. And I've always gone, no, they're not like that. They're not like that. They're generally an issue. We'll find the issue. We'll sort it out. It says something when your vet comes to see your horse, and they also say, well, we'll just give a bit more sleepy juice before we do anything with her to try and see. And you just sit there and you go, so what's the problem? What is the problem with her? And I don't know. I don't know what the problem is. As we've always said, that but it's now as if she's gone to me, right, I know I can frighten you, and that's what I'm going to do. I know. She knows just the buttons to press with me that upset me. And it's just no fun. It's just no fun. And I was talking to Shell about it as well. And I said to her, I know Laura would be disappointed that I got off her. I said, but I wasn't enjoying it. And I said, what was the point of me flying through the air, falling off Indy? So what do we do about Indy? I mean, I feel like saying answers on a postcard. Ginny's definitely looking at me going, oh, she's talking about Indy. I don't know what she's going to do. Go tell her off, Gin. I just don't know what I'm going to do with her. Because it was like when I was doing it and Indy was getting higher and higher and higher in the fly bucks and they were getting more and more exuberant. I sat there and thought, I have said to Laura, that Lucy could take Indy jumping because we don't think she'd behave that way to Lucy. I think she probably would. But what I don't want to do is to put it to the test and Lucy lose her nerve on her. And I don't want to be responsible for anybody losing their nerve. So what do I do with her? I don't know. She's not nice in the field. You couldn't, and also she's a laminitic, so you've got to remember that. So she can't be out all the time in the field. She's not a field companion. She's evil as a field companion. So what are our other options with her? There aren't very many. There's one big one. And Laura said to me, you won't do that. And I said, but I might have to. I might have to. I might have to put her down because there's definitely something wrong. And you just sit there and go, why are you so nasty? I don't know. I'll probably look back on this at the end of the year and go, oh, I can't believe I would have done that, because I'm always, I do love that pony. I love that pony so much, but there's only so much somebody can take, and I've got to my limit. I have got to my limit, which is, I don't know, how many years have I had her? 5, 6 years. This is the 6th year I've had her. It feels like a flipping lifetime. And all I've done is get worse and worse in my riding. Because I've got more and more upset and frightened. So where's the fun in that? And I then compare her to Rosie, who, yeah, she can be a bit difficult, but she's not. She's got a nice sense. She's got a work ethic. Saddle on, we're working. Saddle off, she's doing what she wants. You all right, Ginny? Keep getting my ear stuck. Oh, and her jacket's got caught up as well. Her coat, her neck coat. I'll go and put that down. Now she's going to come and push tear off the hay that she's been eating. Oh, I want that hay. Yeah, I want that. Oh, well, all right, if you want it. Go away then. Go and eat yours. Got to bring them in, brush her legs. And I've got poo pick. So there we go. What do we do about Indy?
Thank you so much for listening to the Happy Hacker with Ambition. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. By subscribing to your podcast provider, that helps me make more podcasts. Thank you so much.